Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I am very excited because we are making the Harvest of the Month tomato crunch salad today. You can see I'm ready to cook because I've got my food core apron on like a chef. I'm going to show you the ingredients and we will get on to cooking. Let's go. And just remember friends, this recipe is just a guideline or a template, and you can always add or change things that you like and don't like. For example, if you want to use a different type of lettuce, go ahead. If you want to make it bigger or smaller, power to you. If you'd like to add different vegetables and fruits, maybe some cucumber or something else, just think of this recipe as a base for anything you'd like to add or change. Okay. Now let's get into the recipe. All right, so if you went to meal distribution this week, you would have gotten some cherry tomatoes, some shredded cheddar cheese, some sunflower seeds, 1 head of romaine lettuce, and 1 lemon, as well as a recipe slip in English and Spanish. But you don't need that now because I'm here to tell you and show you how to make the salad. All right, so for tools, you're going to need a cutting board, a knife, a juicer, or you can use your hands. And the other ingredients you'll need are some salt and pepper and some olive oil. I'm also going to use some basil from my garden, just because I have it and herbs always make a salad more delicious. So if you have some fresh herbs at your house or dried, go ahead and use those too. The first step, as usual, is to wash your hands and ask an adult for some help. Now that your hands are clean and you have someone to help you, we are going to start cutting up the lettuce. Oh, and you're also going to need a nice big bowl to make the salad in. So first up, we're going to take our knife, hold it nice and safely with the crab pinch grip, and we're going to take our other hand and use our bare claw and just chop up this head of lettuce. Now we have some nice small bite-sized pieces and we're going to throw this all into the big bowl, just like this. Now you can set aside your bowl because we're going to work on the tomatoes. So you should have received a handful of cherry tomatoes, and if yours have stems, you're going to pick them off. These ones I grew at my house. They're not from Laubacher Farms, but yours are from a local farm in Somis. And if you didn't go to meal distribution this week, or you'd like to add some more tomatoes, you're welcome to throw in more cherry tomatoes or some regular tomatoes. So for these ones, we're going to cut them in half or in quarters. For in half, we're going to go ahead and do a tunnel cut right between our fingers. Looks like this. But if you want smaller pieces, you can cut them one more time in half, so quarters. I like to do it in quarters so it's more bite-sized. And like I said, you can always throw in an extra. I love tomatoes, so I'm just going to put 1 whole tomato in as well. Alrighty, now you're going to move those tomatoes to one side of your cutting board because we're going to move on to our dressing. So you're going to take the lemon from your basket and cut it right in half down the middle. So you have 2 halves, and if you see any seeds, like I see some here, you can go ahead and pick them out with your fingers or the tip of a knife. The juicer will also catch these seeds, but if you're doing it by hand, it would be helpful to get the seeds out first. Now you're also going to need a small jar or another small container to make your dressing in. Make sure yours has a lid because I like to shake up my dressing. So now we're going to take the juicer, pop the tomato in, and juice it right into your jar. Now do the other half. Alright, I think that's about all the juice I can get out of there. So now it's time to add our olive oil. And an easy trick is we want to add about the same amount of olive oil as we have lemon juice. And each one of your lemons is going to have a different amount of juice. So what you can do is eyeball this. You can look at your jar from the side and see how high up the lemon goes, and then add the same amount of olive oil. And it's okay if you do a little bit more. Now we're gonna add some salt and pepper. You can also add garlic or garlic powder, but I'm just gonna leave mine simple. Lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Now we're gonna screw the lid on nice and tight, and you're gonna give it a really good shake, like this. And you can even pass it to your brother or sister to help you. Once it is nice and shaken up, you can take the lid off, and it should look like this. Let's get our big salad bowl back in here. We're going to add in the tomatoes. Add in the cheddar cheese, and you can use the amount that we gave you or less depending on how much you like. Same thing with the sunflower seeds. I'm gonna add those now. You can do as many or as little as you like. And lastly, I'm going to tear up the herbs with my hand if you're adding them. Salt, and a little bit of fresh ground pepper. And now I'm going to pour some dressing over the top. Some people like a lot of salad dressing and some people only like a little. So stop when you feel like your salad is dressed to the amount that you like. For me, I'm using the whole jar. All right, now I'm gonna get out 2 forks and I'm gonna toss it together. Tossing it together looks like this. We just wanna make sure everything is well combined. Perfect, that looks good to me. You can see that every piece of lettuce has dressing on it and everything is evenly coated. Time to get a plate out and try it. Voila, here's one more up close of our salad. Now, let's taste it together. All right, friends, together we just made this delicious looking tomato crunch salad. It'll be crunchy from the romaine lettuce, the sunflower seeds, and maybe a little bit from the tomatoes too. Let's give it a try. Make sure you get a little bit of everything on your fork and remember to have an open mind. If you don't like it, that's okay. You don't have to eat more, but make sure you try it. It's Miss Olivia approved for sure. Friends, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you go out and try the tomato crunch salad. If you didn't get your meal pickup, you can still make this at home. You just saw how I did it. It was very easy, and I hope you like it. If you try this recipe, I want you to go to the link. Tell me if you liked it, loved it, or didn't like it so much but still tried it. So the link is in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.